What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You know what time it is. It's Trill time with I'm King, back at you with another video. And before I get into what the video is going to be about, I want to say I missed you guys. I know you guys missed me, and I'm sorry I haven't made a video in so long. I was going through some personal things, and I had to get my energy, back aligned, because this requires, a lot of me when I make this, because I'm pouring out into you guys. And it drains you in a sense, because you're pouring out to people. Sometimes if you don't have anybody pouring back into you, then your well runs dry. And that's kind of what had happened to me. And I didn't want to sit here and make half-ass videos for you guys. If I'm gonna make a video, I want it to be a great video that you guys can relate to and understand, that's going to help further you and better you in life. So now that we got that out the way, I apologize. And today's video is going to be about New Year's resolution, right? And I'm sorry that I'm getting to it so late. I wanted to make this video sooner, but I was busy and I couldn't. But this video is so important because, a lot of people at this moment are going to go out here and they're, it's New Year's. A lot of people talking about, oh, what you doing tonight? What you doing tonight? Oh, you going out drinking? You having this kickback, this and that, right? Everybody wants to go out and have these kickbacks and do all this stuff and, get drunk going into the New Year's. And that's not what I want to do. And that's not what I recommend people to do. I feel like that's counterproductive for you, to get drunk and wake up hungover. You're not going to reach any goals, starting off the year like that. My suggestion to people is, what you should do is you should really reflect on what happened to you in the year, like the year that just passed, right? Good and bad. It wasn't all bad and it wasn't all good. Where did you make a mistake? Maybe the person you was talking to cheated on you, or maybe like me, I let my energy get off track. How can I stay focused and be able to make my videos without getting off track? How can I stay focused and make sure I'm hitting the gym? How can I, where you have to sit here and figure those things out. And it's so important for people, because a lot of people don't sit here and really reflect on the things that happened. Where did it go wrong? Why did I stay at this job? Why don't I have any skills to go get these jobs? And that's why it's important for you to sit here. Like, reflection is one of the most important things I could ever recommend to somebody, because a lot of situations, a lot of people don't want to believe, you put yourself into, right? So a lot of people don't sit here and see, oh, why am I broke? Well, you went out drinking every weekend, right? So then when a situation comes up, like you get a flat tire, you don't have the money because you spent all your money drinking, right? Flat tires is just a natural part of life. You know what I mean? It's going to happen to everybody. But you couldn't handle it because you blew all your money. Why did you blow all your money? Why did you feel the need to go out? And that's why I don't recommend people to go out New Year's. It's a terrible way to start your year off, right? I'm going to give you an example, because the number one thing people say for the New Year's resolution is to get in better shape, right? How can you get in better shape if you start the New Year's off drinking? You start the New Year off you wake up hungover, right? And you told yourself you was gonna start this diet, you're gonna hit the gym. How can you hit the gym and you woke up hungover? So you know what you say? I'm gonna do it tomorrow, because you don't feel good, right? And so you're still trying to sober up. You're munching on bread and getting fluids back in your body, right? And then tomorrow comes, something comes up. Now you can't do it tomorrow. And then it's the next day, and then it's the next day. And what happens is you never start, and you end up 15 days into the year and you still selling yourself that dream, like, you know what, I'm gonna get it together, and you never do. And that's how you ended up the size that you are today. You didn't wake up and you were that size. You didn't wake up and you weren't unhappy with your body. It was a collection of decisions that you made. And that's why I'm telling people that I don't recommend that you go out. I recommend that you reflect. And along with reflecting is that you set goals for what you want to accomplish for the New Year's. Because let's say you do say, I want to lose weight. That's very vague. How much weight? You know what I mean? How many pant sizes are we talking? What kind of shape are you trying to get into? And then how are you going to attain those goals, right? So along with setting a goal, how do you plan on obtaining that goal? So let's say I want to lose 30 pounds. And so for me to lose 30 pounds, I need to stop eating candy. I need to stop eating out. I need, you know what I mean? Eat in moderation, drink more water, exercise, right? You have to put those steps in between and check them off every day, you know what I mean? And then you have to, along with those, getting yourself into a routine to sustain those things. Because people just make these vague terms and they say you want to lose weight. I want to be a better person. That's a lot. I keep hearing that a lot. How do you plan on being a better person? I hope you don't think because you held the door for me that made you a better person. Because you know what I mean? Because you was looking down on some homeless people on the way in, or you know what I mean, or you called the police on somebody who was minding their business. These are not that one little act didn't balance out for the rest of the nastiness that you've done. And so I don't want people to sit here and think that maybe it's you volunteering your time at an animal shelter, homeless shelter, getting into programs like Feed the Homeless, Meals on Wheels, going to schools and talking to kids, talking to the youth, maybe setting up different programs and things like that, giving back with your time. Those are ways and things that make you a better person, not because you held the door for somebody, common courtesy. That's nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but that's not, in the grand scheme of things, that's not something that overall makes you a better person. So if you're going to sit here and set goals and have, goals, don't be vague with the goals. Go into detail of the goals. What do you mean by a better person, and how do you plan on reaching those goals? Because these are pretty much the common goals. Like, people would say they want to save money. How much money do you want to save, and in what time frame are we talking when it comes to saving money, right? So you're sitting here saying, oh, I want to save $1,000. Well, what time frame are you talking? And then it's because then you could simplify it into smaller categories, right? So if you want to save $1,000, maybe you sit here and say, I'm going to save up $50 every week, or $100 every pay period, whichever is best for you. Your financial situation. And so you make a big goal and you make it into a smaller, more obtainable goal. You know what I mean? And then from that $1,000, you say you want to, maybe you want to invest it, or maybe you want to, that was the small goal of saving $1,000. You wanted to see if you could save it, and so now you want to sit here and say, I can save another $1,000. So it's, how do you save that money? By making cutbacks on things that you probably don't need, or things that you waste money on. So I want you guys to sit here and reflect going into the new year, instead of sitting here wasting your time, getting drunk, getting high, just not doing productive things. And my most important thing I want to leave people with is, if you're not where you want to be in life, then what the fuck are you celebrating? This the honest to God truth. What are you celebrating, right? You happy going into a new year? It's day 1 of 365, right? If you had 365 days and you weren't happy, you wasn't happy the whole year, and you're going into this year doing the same things that made you unhappy or that kept you unhappy, right? I don't get it. If I'm not where I want to be in life, there's no need for me to go out and celebrate. Instead I need to sit here and reflect and say, where did I go wrong? How did I end up in this situation? Why am I not happy? What can I do to change it? Right? And I know it's not the popular thing that people want to hear. Everybody wants to hear somebody sugarcoat the truth and tell people like, oh, well, if you, it's just one day, I don't see anything wrong with it, and, it's no big deal, and I'm gonna get back on track tomorrow. You could sit here and look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that, but we all know, I just watched you guys for a whole year not do anything to get you to where you want to be. And so now you guys are using January 1st as a marker for a fresh start. I've been told you guys you should have started some of these things months ago. You don't have to use the first of the year to get you started. But now you want to use that as your marker. And so this is your moment to get there. And the only way you're going to get there is by reflecting, setting goals, and figuring out like where things went wrong and how you can improve on life around you and the things that's going on. The number one thing I'm gonna recommend everybody is when you wake up in the morning, don't wake up and look at your phone, but wake up and be thankful. Maybe say something good. Tell yourself positive thoughts. Something like, today's gonna be a good day, right? That's how I wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. I can just feel it. You know what I mean? Even if you might not feel it, you keep telling yourself that. Say your goal is to work out. Every time you work out or you're on your way, I'm proud of you. You tell yourself you're proud of you. Because nobody else is gonna see. No, people don't see the work that you put in. They see what you become. They see your weight, the weight loss and stuff like that, but they don't see the work that you put in. They don't see the hours. They didn't see you wake up early in the morning and go for that run, or you sitting there looking at that pizza and you're like, damn, it's so good. I want that pizza. And they don't see that. They didn't see that you had discipline to say, no, I'm just going to stick to this salad today. No, I'm not going to make that decision. No, I'm going to put that cookie down. I'm going to do this. Right? They don't see all the stuff. They just see the results. And so don't get too caught up into trying to show everybody everything that you're doing. Just sit here and stay focused in the new year. Remember, we are officially in the boss moves season. So if we want to make boss moves this year, we want to take trips out the country. We want to have money saved up. We want to get new cars. We want to be in a place of our life with stability. This is the most important time right now, and it's about what you do going into the new year. So if you choose to go out and drink and celebrate a year of mediocrity and not being happy with the year that you've had, to each his own. That's good for you. But me, that's not what I'm recommending. What I'm recommending for people is, to go and reflect, set goals, and you wake up, start the year fresh, and you run at everything full speed, head first, you know what I mean? And you tackle those goals that you want, you know what I mean? You start looking into that stuff tonight. You start reading books. You start, figuring out, where can I cut back on? While everybody else is out here partying and bullshitting and wasting their time, this is your time to seize the moment. These are the people who are going to be working for you. These people who out here celebrating a year of mediocrity, you should be happy about that. This is your moment now. Remember, it's boss move season. So I just want to leave you guys with that and wish you a happy New Year's. And I'll be back to making my videos more consistently, guys. So thank you for watching.